Mr. Donovan here.
And I'm Miss Danielle.
And today we have an experiment for you. It's kind of a classic. We're going to make a volcano, but it's got a little bit of a twist so there's more bubbles on it. So basically what you need is some vinegar. We used a funnel to pour it into our flasks here. We have baking soda. And since we're not using, because you can make a volcano at home with dirt if you want to kind of make something cool, but because we're here, we're just using a bigger flask. We have dish soap, a spoon to measure out the dish soap, and then some red food coloring. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to put this baking soda into our flask. Alright. Then we're going to add some dish soap. Yeah, you can do it.
No, you're good.
Alright. The dish soap. We're using about 1 tablespoon right now. But you can experiment at home because there's different options you can do. You can do either more dish soap or a little less dish soap. You know, you can kind of experiment to see how big you can get it to go. And then we want to add some red food coloring to give us our lava effect. We're using about 5 drops. But again, that's up to you at home if you want to do more or maybe a little less. And then once you have that, then that's when the fun part comes and we're going to add our vinegar. But before we do that, we're going to kind of go over how a volcano works. And of course a volcano is something that's thousands of years old. And in the end, it builds up pressure inside, and when something happens, it kind of pushes all that pressure out through the top or through the side. So today what we're going to do is we're going to show after the pressure builds up, the lava kind of comes up and over, kind of blasts through the cap. But again, at home, if you build a volcano out of dirt or plaster, you can kind of recreate a volcano however you want, kind of create, you know, little rivers and see, you know, what you can add stuff to see how the lava would flow. If it'll flow more, or maybe it'll, you know, explode a little higher with a little more bubbles. But right now we're going to try it the way we did and see how that turns out. So Miss Danielle, here's yours. All right, so when you're ready, we're just going to pour it in there. And go.
And you can see the red coming through at the bottom and how it comes up.
And then again, you see like in the bottom, you can see there's still some vinegar left, or sorry, baking soda left. So if you wanted, you can continue to make it erupt in your own volcano by adding some more vinegar, maybe some more food coloring, you know, kind of experiment to see, make it a little more, you can keep it going. Right now, you know, we're just using what we have, and we made a volcano kind of erupt the way we would work here.
How much baking soda did you put in the flask?
We did about 3 big spoonfuls,
okay.
So about 3 tablespoons, but if you wanted, you could add a little more or a little less.
And what about how much vinegar? About how much vinegar did we do?
We used about a cup, so one of these little plastic cups.
Okay.
So.
And where can they find the directions on how to do this science experiment?
I'm sure
it's on sciencebob.com.
So at home, if you guys have some time, there's plenty of experiments there you guys can find. There's not just volcanoes. Just a volcano is kind of a typical one that's really fun to do and you can mess around with. So that was our volcano experiment. Hope you guys enjoyed. Bye!